Let's try this again. Boy. All right. So now that I had to start the stream, I won't say all over again, but I did, because it seems as if YouTube doesn't particularly like it when I try and set up a stream and I don't go directly into said stream, because it, see, this is upcoming, so let's try that. Video unavailable. Go home. All right, Jimmy, what up? What up? All right, my channel. I'm gonna try this again. We're live. All right, we're live. All right, hear me. There we go. All right, hear me. Okay. How you guys doing? Rolling Smoke Barbecue. What up, man? Jimmy, how you doing? Jimmy, let's see here. We got the jar. We got a jar. Ooh. All right, Quentin said Chachi's still ain't shit. No matter how many streams get removed tonight. Yo, I don't know. So obviously, I've told you guys before about how, you know, I like the orientation of the live stream this way, so that I can see when everything. But I tried to set it up the stream just a few minutes ago, and when I tried to go into the stream, it was forcing me again to be vertical, and I'm like, nope. So I had to kill it and start a new stream. So I don't know. I might not be able to schedule the streams ahead of time unless I start doing StreamYard, which, you know, oh shoot. We were supposed to do StreamYard last week, and I didn't, and then I forgot, and we were supposed to do it this week, and I forgot again until just now. Jimmy says, looks about your normal. Yes, but I had another stream that I started, and I literally went in it for 30 seconds before I realized that it was not the orientation that I liked it, and I deleted it to not cause confusion. So you probably will never see it because I've already gone in and deleted it. So that's why you don't see it. All right. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys so very much. Those of you guys who extended birthday wishes, I definitely appreciate it. Susie, thank you very much. Sean, what up? What up? Rolling Smoke. Jimmy, Quentin says, did you go to the Rocky statue in Philly today? No. Why was I supposed to go there today? What happened? I was home all day, actually. I worked from home today, like almost every day. I was in Philly on Monday. Quickly. Blind Man, what up? He says, hey, yo, everyone. What up, Blind Man? How you doing? Russ, he says, hey, yo, Dash. What's up, Russ? How you doing this evening? I feel like I should almost test out the new light, but let's see what this light does. Oh, man, look at me now. Good night. What? Is yellow? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will put the ooh. Look at that. I got, you know, let's say new studio toys, but all right. it's not. It's at 5,600. Where is it near the school?
It's a mile away. It's there's two. Actually, there's three. There's one that's 0.8 miles away. There's one that's 1.2 miles away on Harbor. And there's one that's on Pratt Street.
Yeah, because the only one I could think of was the one by the harbor, and I was like, that's not close, but I guess it is. Actually, oh shoot, it's right down the street, basically.
Yeah. If you take Lombard Street, it's straight.
This is weird. Like, I never. Golly, I don't know if I could keep this light on me. That's crazy.
I'm not that good. I'm sorry. But it's just the only thing I can think of.
I don't know if I could. I mean, the light is bright for sure. Let's turn it down to like 50% maybe. There you go. It's kind of creating a weird shadow. So I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to. What up, Josh? How you doing? Is everyone smoking these days? Well, I mean, actually did some wings today on the Lone Star Grill's pellet cabinet. What do you guys think of the light? Yay, nay? Or do I just keep it? Say keep it 100, but keep it with the yellow light. This is the light, my light overhead. This is, you know, normal. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. But I have this light and it's right here, but I don't quite know what I'm going to be doing with it, if I'm going to be using it at all. Let's see. Josh and Babe, what up, Josh? How you doing? Damn, already talking BS. Yeah, you know how he starts. Just got a CAA MGK for his Glock. Is that that CAA MGK? Let's see. CAA MGK. Yeah, I have seen this, and I think they have a few. Yep, I knew that this was what you were referring to. They have one for some mechanics. I just haven't pulled the trigger on one. But I was like, I think, and I thought that's what that was. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Usually, you know, first couple minutes we talk, and let's see. Well, I was planning to do a shot every 30 minutes for you, like you did for me on my birthday, but you forgot to StreamYard this thing. I mean, I'm guessing not StreamYard this month. I don't. So you know, I'm gonna say, you know, it's funny. Next Wednesday, actually, I'm going to a hockey game, so I won't even be streaming next Wednesday. I doubt that I can stream from the hockey game. Now he couldn't change his tune. Good evening, Chachi. Hope you're doing well. Chachi, happy belated birthday. Again, Neil. Canada says hi. The flag says hi. Yeah, the Canadian flag. What is the Canadian flag called? Like, the U.S. flag is Old Glory. Does the Canadian flag have a name, or I'm saying a nickname, or what do they call it? You guys know? Quentin, I'm guessing we ain't. You didn't drop this. No, it's not. Stop it. Oh, you guys are too funny. It's not that you guys aren't. You guys don't hold a place in my heart. I was gifted some tickets to. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out, like, oh, I could turn it yellow and then make it brighter. How do I turn this down? There we go. Yeah. Make it match. That's not too bad. All right, so let's see. Light off. Oh, yeah. Light on. All right. Got the matching yellow. I think the blue was a little harsh. The bright white light, because there's yellow over here and then there's white over here, but if I turn it down to the yellow to match it, Alton, what up with you? How you doing, good brother? Oh man. All right. You know, I'm feeling this. I'm liking it. It's like a little fill light. I'm actually on Prime Day or whatever the Prime thing was. Amazon had a lot of say camera gear, but there was a lot of camera stuff that was on sale for like up to about 20% off. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity to get some things. So I did. Savage True One. What up? What up? How you doing? Oh, a boot this glory. Yeah, Dave, a hockey game. So I'll say a friend of mine, but a woman that comes into the range all the time. She's been one of those people who I've got to know. She's one of the she's become an instructor, but she's one of these people who I used to see at the range every Sunday when I was there, and she's like, "Hey, you guys, you know, help me out all the time. You know, when I was getting started, and I'm gonna say we really did, but you know, we always looked out for her. And she was one of those people that was in the range, like I said, almost every week. And she said she got some season passes for the Capitals, and she's like, "Hey, do you like hockey?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oddly enough, I do." She's like, "Are you a Capitals fan?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "But I'll watch the Flyers." She said, "Hold on." And she pulls out her phone and she's like, "All right, hey, October 23rd, what are you doing?" I'm like, that was a while ago." I'm like, nothing." She said, "You want to go to a hockey game?" Sure. She said, "Take your wife." All right. So, cool. I'm like, we're going to a hockey game. So that was a couple weeks ago. She gifted me the tickets because she has season tickets, and you know, every now and again you can gift them to someone else. So I was like, cool. So next week I'm going to a hockey game. I've been running. Family well. Hope yours is blessed. Nice. Yes, indeed. We are, excuse me, keeping on, keeping on. Neil said it's called the Canadian flag. What lights are you using? Sue. But oddly enough, I put it on top of my jar because I have it on a magnetic base. It did come with a little tripod base, but this light is, oh, um, this is Raleno. Releno. I'm trying to. Here you go. Now you can see it. So if you give me a second, I can. Um, and it's bright, bright. Woo! It's crazy. If you give me a second, I can find the link to it. Pouring out some of your Eagles. Oh my gosh! Listen, we the Eagles. Goodness gracious, man! Look, I say you're gonna make me have to pull down a hat. Uh, they. Sorry. KB, I don't think I said hi to you, man. My bad, my bad. When a guy says, "Hey, yo," it typically serves as an informal greeting or a way to get someone's attention. It's often used in casual conversation among friends or peers. Hey, yo! Indeed, indeed, indeed. Especially, you know, so funny, funny, funny. Last week, was it last weekend or weekend before? I went to a Oktoberfest, and when I was at said Oktoberfest, I'm getting ready to get some beer, and I hear, "Hey, yo!" I'm like, "Uh-oh." I turn, and the guy's like, "Dash, what's up, man?" So we started talking. He's like, "Hey, I invited you up here for something." And he said you had something going on that particular day, and you weren't able to make it. So I'm like, "Yes, it is an informal greeting for sure." Let me look out and get the link. What is this? Amazon. This is on. Come on. So I'll get the link, Dave, for you for this light. Let's see, orders. Oh, actually, check that out. It was the last thing that I got. So it is a camera light. It was $38, but there was a 12% off coupon. Come on, get the link. And I like it a lot, actually. I've been using it the last few days. I ordered it. I got it last Friday, and I've used it in a few different videos. Actually, almost every video I shot so far this week, and I shot one at the range. I shot Tuesday, 2 on Tuesday, and 1 today. So, all right, let's see. Let's get this into the chat. Boom, boom, boom. And it's a nice, obviously you see it's a nice portable light. 4,000 milliamp hours. And it works. I actually was contemplating buying a second one so that I could possibly leave one in the garage for when I'm filming out there. But I mean, it works. It actually does work. I've been really trying to do better with the lighting and other things like that in some of my videos, or not some, but in my videos. I feel like that's like the progression. National Canadian flag. All right. Chachi says, Clinton, remember when he used to like to talk to us? I do like to talk to you, Chachi. It's not that I don't. You two are honey. Chachi says, the Eagles, what a team. Yes, indeed. Bro, you'll never guess what happened with the Nats the other night. Oh, man. Please don't tell me you died. Look, Alton, you know what? I was sitting here, I guess it was yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. I was sitting here and I was like, man, I should call Alton and check in and see, what happened or how how things turned out. And I was like, nah, he'll let me know if it didn't work out for him. He'll reach out. So I'm hoping everything is good. And there's not been, I don't say not been any issues, but there is not an issue. Now I turned it up too bright. I'm trying to, all right, boom, just enough fill to give me some. So yeah, Quentin says the Eagles about to fire their head coach if they lose this next game. I guess Neil's saying nice look, thanks. Or nice took. Is that the hat? Is that what you're talking about? So this is actually a hat. The Cindy's hat. But my head is a little cold. And I was lazy and I didn't shave my head this morning. So I said, we're going to put a Scully on. I need to start over. Oh, boy. It's hard. It's hard. Misty Omnivore says, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe from all accounts. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bro, I was only thinking like 2 hours, ready to tear her up, and then I stepped away. I said, ding! I realized I was using the wrong account. Seriously? Alton. That's basic. But you know what? That's all part of when you're like, you know what? I need to walk away for a second. Sometimes that's when, especially with IT stuff, you be banging your head doing something. Like I could be in an Excel file and I'm like, I know how to do this formula. I know what this thing is. I know how to run this macro. And I'm like, you know what? Let me get up for a second. I get up, just go away. You know how you forget to remember? Come back, sit back down, and it's like, when you magically figure it out, it's like, damn, why didn't I do that before? Because you were headed down that wrong path. And that wrong path just had you left. Oh man. So Alton, well, that's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear it worked out. And I'm gonna tell you, my NAS, I have a Western Digital my book NAS, and my NAS has been running for quite a while, and I need to shut it down. And no, $149 for what? Oh, I guess what is it? 2Gay? 2Gay? The hat. I guess that's what you Canadians call the Scully. This is the Scully. I'm not even gonna lie. We have not turned the heat on in the house, and it's chilly. So my son was like, "Mommy, can we turn the heat on?" She's like, "Put on the hoodie." It's like, no, it's not time for the heat yet. Like, we don't turn heat on until Halloween. So sitting here, I was like, man, my head is kind of cold. But anyway, let's see, tonight is my grocery store here in Texas. They had brisket for $1.49 a pound. Prime brisket, I grabbed all of them. Here they're $2.49 a pound. I'm just wondering if anyone is seeing the same. No, $1.49. I'm running that Synology DLS14, but man, I backed up my 2 terabyte external drive, and it took 3 hours. Need a faster cable or something. How much data was on the 2 terabyte external drive? Because I did a backup today, and so Alton, let me just tell you, this thing right here, this thing right here, all right. This is the DJI Pocket 3, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and you guys have seen me film with this, right? But I went and I did a thing. And I got this thing. This is the DJI Action 5 Pro. And you will notice, there are, or in tomorrow's video, you'll notice there is a second angle. And the second angle. So now, where I would have 20 or 30 gigs per video sometimes of video, now I have 60 gigs of video. So, mind you, like I said, Alton, I filmed on Sunday while I was at the range. I filmed on Tuesday. I did 2 videos on Tuesday, yesterday, and I did a video today. I had 250 gigs of data that I needed to sync from the external hard drive on my laptop that I use to the network storage. It took 3 or 4 hours. So that's, I won't say to be expected. Now, mind you, my laptop is wireless to the NAS. But if I were to hardwire my laptop, it probably would be much faster. But I just haven't. Like that's another, I'm gonna say, wire I would need to run. But I have not done it yet. Though I could, because actually the router is directly above me, and I'm like, it wouldn't be that difficult to just drill a hole in the floor in my daughter's room and then boom, drop one right down. But yeah. Misty said, I literally just turned my heat on and added water. Bro, it was faster for me to use the LAN network than to use the Ethernet cable. You mean the wireless versus the Ethernet? That shouldn't be the case. Well, so your network is probably or typically only going to be as fast as your slowest component. So if you have a like 100 meg device, and then you put a gig, like if you have a gigabit switch, right, and a 100 meg device, it'll slow everything down to 100 megs. And here's my IT guy talking. But the newer stuff, the is at 10 gigs versus 1 gig as far as, you know, data transfer. But it, like I said, it depends. So maybe you're saying it was faster doing it wirelessly than it was, yeah. Alton says, "Oh yeah, I got the Pocket 3 and the Pocket 2." Quinn said, "Oh my bad. Well, I bet they would be $1.49." At what? Places those who don't care about money ever. Terry, what up, man? How you doing? Wild Bill says, "Yo, Dash, what's good? Nothing much." George Garage, what's up? He says, "Yo, you know, you gotta be like, hey, yo, okay." Oh man. But yeah, I'm digging and I'm liking having the second camera. I mean, I'm gonna say I forgot how nice it was to have an A camera and a B camera, and the fact that the B camera I'm using is like almost the same exact menus as my main camera, and you know it's crazy to say this thing is my main camera. And then I have the other camera. George says, "Am I drinking?" Nope. I don't want to say always. Doing kind of more talking than I am drinking. I probably should be drinking some more. Terry, what do you have going on tomorrow? Please don't tell me another surgery. But knowing you is probably another surgery. Bro, we're talking about it on the pod last week. I had multiple cameras, but love using the Pocket 3. Had it in slow mo for B-roll and filming the last shots in slow mo. Accident. Oh no, Alton. Ow, dude. Let me just tell you, I feel your pain. I feel your pain because you know it is so easy to mess up the shot. Like, oh my gosh, it's so easy to mess up the shot. I have forgotten, like, you know, my mic, right? This little thing. Now, one of the things that's awesome, right? I can use the same one microphone to connect to I'm gonna say both devices, but to connect to the Osmo Pocket 3 as well as the action camera, right? The only problem is once it's paired with one of them, if I turn the other thing on, I have to repair it. I really wish that it would be like, you know how, well, my Bluetooth headphones, right? If I if I have devices that have connected to them and I turn that device on with a set of headphones, right? So here are two headphones, right? And I'm sitting here charging them. This is why they're right in front of me. But if on my old cell phone I had this paired and this paired, if I open this up and my new cell phone is off and my old cell phone is on, they'll connect to my old cell phone, right? Without a problem. I wish that I could do the same with the cameras, because what I end up doing is if I'm filming a long shot, I might be using this, and I like and you'll see tomorrow's video, I use both cameras, and I wish that I didn't have to reconnect the microphone to the camera every time I need to use the microphone with the camera. Now I do have a second microphone, and that's like, how obnoxious would it be to have two microphones on my person with using two different cameras? But I mean, it might have to be. Oh, Terry says hip surgery. Well, hopefully everything works out for the best, man. Terry, definitely be in my thoughts, making sure hopefully everything goes well, and you will pull out. Um, see, Alan said he had to pull all the chicken back on the grill, put all the chicken back on the grill to refilm the last shot. At least you realized it before it was too late, and it was like days later, because that, you know. But couldn't you have taken the footage and just sped it up or played it real time? Because the slow mo, I won't say this. I don't know. Was it time lapse or was it slow mo? Because if it was time lapse, then it would have affected. But if you filmed it in, like, because most of the time when you are filming slow motion, you film at a higher film rate to then slow it down in post. So maybe you did time lapse and not slow mo. George says make more videos of ribs. Got it. Yeah, taste tester number 2 was walking past. Missy says I was digging what's in my range bag, and especially the fact that you let no bullet go to waste. Hell no. Hell no. Yo, there was a point in time where I didn't buy ammo for probably a good 6 months. I was only shooting. That was the thing. Like, I was only shooting the ammo I picked up off of the range, picked up off of the floor. And I want to say folks recently have been kind of stingy, but I like the least amount of ammo, the least amount of ammo I might find might be 2 or 3 rounds, and the most, like, I've found an entire box of like 50 rounds of 9mm that someone knocked off their table, and it got knocked under the table. Like, they put it on the shelf and knock it off the table, and when I moved our I won't say our shelves, but like the shelves, they're on wheels, so we can move them to clean under them. And when I moved it to clean under it, I went to squeegee the brass, and boom, ooh, that box feels like it's not empty. And I picked it up and was like, right in my pocket. And it doesn't happen often, but it does happen from time to time, where people will drop an entire box of ammo, and it's like, thanks. Like, last week, oh, you know what? Last week I found this. I mean, the only bad thing is it doesn't have the right, say adapter, but I need to have the little inset thing so I can set it up on a pistol. So sitting here, because I'm like, how do I get those little adapter things? Chachi says Clinton was hoping today was a StreamYard day. I know. Apparently I messed up. I was going to sing happy birthday. Oh. Sean says audio video is hard. I practiced the song the whole week. So get ready. You guys are too funny. Hired a band to come and play behind while I sang everything. Were you going to hold up your pink bowling ball too, Quentin? Terry, no problem. Bro, you can record one audio file to the GJM. I can sync it to the other video if needed. Yeah. But I really... I feel like, and maybe that's just how my workflow is, it might be extra work to and I know you can record, I'm gonna say, the extra file. I know you can record the audio separate, but usually so I'm trying to think like a situation. So I filmed the video for the Pew Pew channel, and I had both cameras running. But I had both cameras running, and I had the microphone on this as my main camera. Okay. When I filmed the 2 separate cameras, and I had the B cam with the microphone, I just had it in overhead position. So I feel like it's easier to connect the microphone to the B camera when I'm only using one camera at a time. If I'm going to have two cameras going at the same time, then it's easier for me to have the microphone connected to my A camera. Just for workflow purposes, to make it easier for me to sync everything, because when I have an A camera and a B camera, I have to sync the A camera files and the B camera files. But if I have an A camera, a B camera, and then a sound file, then that's three different things I have to sync. And if I'm going to be trying to switch, I want to say switch, like to do a multicam and not just an overlay. So the way my video editing software is, I can do a few different things. And what I found is, excuse me, sometimes it's easier for me to put all of my components into my timeline, and as opposed to using a multi-camera, the multi-camera editor, I can use the regular editor and just switch the layers to what's primary. So I'll put the B camera over top of the A camera in, I won't say in real time, but in the video, versus using the, and I know this is way too deep for those folks who probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but Alton, I hope it makes sense to you at least, and maybe other folks who might do some video editing. Yeah, Streamline. I'm gonna edit so that I have video edited almost as soon as I finish the cook. And no, the slow-mo doesn't record audio, bro. Wasn't a time lapse. Oh, yeah. Because I know the time lapse doesn't record audio either, but maybe I just haven't. Maybe I haven't stumbled upon that. I'm gonna say that video setting. But gosh, Misty says, and the Crown Royal bags are awesome. Thank you. I'm telling you, I get so much grief about the Crown Royal bags, and everyone knows me like, you're the candid guy with the Crown Royal bags. Yep. I don't want my pistol scratched up. Laura says, hey Dash, all yawns. Thanks. Steven says, hey yo, Dash and family, good evening. That's crazy. Just leave the light. That's like $135. Leave the light. Yeah. What are you talking about, Sean? 124 subscribers. Nice. Oh, Laura said, not going to be in long doing an online business class. Mute you. All right. Well, mute you too. Thanks, Laura, for popping in and saying hi. Please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It really does help my channel. It helps these videos, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So thanks in advance for hitting that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I've been really seriously trying to, I won't say invest in, obviously I've been filming only in 4K. I've been, I won't say killing myself, but I have put out, so this is I won't say this is crazy, but just to think about it, I do a video every single day, a shorts video every single day for my other channel, because that seems to be the way to grow my channel, shorts, which is ridiculous. So a lot of the videos that I film when I'm standing at the range on as an RSO, the range safety officer, no text messages, I can't read that right now. So when I'm standing on a range as the range safety officer, every now and again somebody does something and I'm like, ooh, or that's a cool gun. Ooh, I'll film. So I've been putting up a short every day, and I think number 2. What did you text?
I was just the information about my senior night.
When is that?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Just at my school.
I figured. What time?
3:45.
What?
It's a game. The game starts at 3:45, and then either at halftime or after the game, it's my senior ceremony where they're like, "Oh, this is number 18."
Wait, at the soccer game?
Yeah, it's my last home soccer game ever.
All right.
For Dunbar.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So good thing is a half day tomorrow for your sister. So.
Oh. 3:45. It might not be 3:45 then. It might be as soon as school ends.
No.
Wow, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it is a half day.
Find out.
Y'all text them soon.
Jeez.
Dang,
I love how I get communications about different games and different events the night before at 9:41. The night before.
I just got a text message telling us, oh, if you want me to get a baby picture, a normal picture, a this and a third picture.
Anytime you want a bowl, let me know. I'll bring my pink bowling ball and show you what's up. Quentin, I have a purple bowling ball. All right, I mean, it's got my initials on it. Boom. I want to say it's older than you are, but it's not older than you are because we've established that you are older than my bowling ball. Thought I saw Rick. Did you see Rick? Rick, are you here? Sean says I need a new laptop bad. I'm working on an 8-year-old MacBook. First problem is a MacBook. Second problem, it's 8 years old. I'm not even gonna lie. I won't say one of the, I won't say advantages, but timeout though. Sean, your shorts, boom. I just my short. I'm gonna say my shorts suck, but your shorts are very well put together, and like I'm a fan. Like as obviously you see, I'm a fan. But my laptop is and Alton almost say knows this, but Alton and I had the same laptop. He just told me the other day that he upgraded his laptop, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to afford a new laptop. But this is a 4-year-old now laptop. It's a HP Omen, but I can't use a laptop that's smaller than 17 inches. Like, I need a 17-inch laptop. And this Omen laptop is a gaming laptop, so it had more RAM, it had a better processor at the time, and I'm like, I can't afford another $2,000 laptop right now. So, but I need a new laptop, so I can do my video editing. It is 9:45, just about 9:43. Nope, I'm not reading those comments, Quentin. I always record audio to A cam and sync to B cam footage if needed. Once sync and post, edit them, and I can switch video tracks as needed in post. And I do something similar. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to have A camera, B camera, and then the sound separate. Because sometimes I use the B camera as the primary. If I'm setting up a single secondary shot. But I'm gonna say the difference between your videos and my videos is you're usually filming outside and you have more space to set up your cameras in a permanent location. I'm set up a lot of times in my kitchen here, and my kitchen is not nearly as big as Barbecue Boulevard, and I cannot have a permanent camera setup or permanent I'll say fixtures, but like everything is, I'm gonna say portable, but like here's, I've been using a lot of magnetic mounts. My refrigerator is stainless, so I can use the magnetic mounts, and like I have and use suction cup mounts. So my microwave is a good place to put the suction cup mount, and then also the microwave works with the magnetic mounts as well. And you see the light is on a magnet. So like there was a shot that I did over the actually in the ooh, what video is going up tomorrow? Tomorrow is gosh, it's like I gotta think about it. I don't want to give you too much information. All right, so tomorrow I'm cooking. I'm make tomorrow's video is me making a tater tot casserole. Another one of these videos that my wife sent me off of Instagram, and me prepping and browning the meat and sauteing the vegetables. I did it overhead with the B camera, but I also had the light shining down on me while I was there. So the camera was on the suction cup on the microwave, along with the light being magnetized to the microwave. Again, overhead, and I don't have any, like, I don't have a set. Okay, like I've seen Al from Eat More Vegans, and I know he changed his channel name, but he has a like permanent grid above his head where he can set the cameras and different things. And I know Ricer has something similar where his cameras are set up on rigging, if you will. I don't have that in my kitchen. My family still needs to use the kitchen. I still need to use the kitchen. So everything that I have set up has to be able to be set up and broken down quickly. I did actually buy a it's a like a I don't even know how to explain this, but I'm gonna go into my Amazon purchases and tell you what it's called. All right, so it's a small rig desktop camera bracket, camera desk mount stand with flexible arm and 360-degree rotating ball head table clamp. So what it is, and I'm gonna, again, we're going to copy this link and I'm gonna post it into the video so you guys can see what it is I'm talking about. Paste. Because, let's see. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. I copied the camera. I'm sorry. The light again. Copy. Boom. But this thing. So if you can click on that second link, and I will try to remove the first. All right. So that second link is the link to this. It's like an armature where I can connect it. So what I did, and I actually did use it because I was trying to figure out how to use it in my kitchen, but I connected it to my island. There's a lip on the marble, and I was able to connect this vertical post on the island and have a B camera looking down at the thing that I was doing. I won't say unfortunately, but fortunately, this is for the second channel, the Pew Pew channel, where I was sitting working on something, and I used this to have a camera pointed directly at my face, and then I had a camera overhead, and the camera, I think I also had the light. I can't remember if I had the light set up or not, but I had the camera overhead, and I think I may have just had the light shooting at me like down. So it worked out. Like, it definitely worked out where I had almost an overhead shot, even though it was filmed right in front of me. So I appreciated it. Yeah, I did the same thing and manipulating the video in layers. Yep. I will be in and out. Quitting count the nope. Neil says, have a good night, all my friends. You too. Neil, thank you for hanging out. Have you got an ND filter set for your Pocket 3? It's a game changer. No, I haven't, Alton. And I won't say I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because then it's like, ooh, which ND filter looks better for X, Y, and Z shot? I want to say I'm trying to keep it basic. Like, I realized today that I had the camera on low light mode. Where's the cat been? So, the cat is chilling. She has gotten some attention, so she's not been crying at the door. Buzz, what's up? Sup, Steven? Terry, Dash, what's up with you? Quentin says to number 2 out there playing goalie with the stunner shades on, blocking all the kicks. Yeah. Sean says, dang, our soccer season hasn't even started. As you heard, they're playing their last game tomorrow, last home game, and then they are. Taste says to number 2. You said you are or are not in the playoffs.
We are.
You are in the playoffs, so yeah. Well, of course you do. I did something to my parents, duh. Yeah. Thank the that duties. Love the last minute stuff the most. No, you better watch. Yo, tell them about MacBooks. I loathe Apple. I do all my shorts on my phone. Dude, I am a fan. Like, seriously, I am a fan of your shorts, Sean. I'm like, damn. This dude. But see, here's the thing. Sean, I'm going to tell you this. I feel like you have cut your teeth on shorts. I have been doing long form content for 10 years. So doing short, actually, it's been longer than 10 years. I've been doing long form content. I've been doing normal videos, okay? I've been doing normal videos on YouTube for, my goodness, it's probably been 12 or 13 years. So shorts is not something that I won't say comfortable with, but it's not something that it comes natural to me. I'm used to pulling out the camera, saying it is what you have to say, doing what it is you need to do, making a video that is 11 minutes or longer. Boom. Now they're like, condense that. Like when Vine was a thing, having a video that was 10 or 15 seconds long, there was no way I could do that. No way. And then it's like reels, you get 60 seconds, or shorts, you get 60 seconds. Hello. Did you hear that you can now do up to 8? I think it's a 1 minute 30 seconds, or it's 3 minutes. I can't remember what it is, but the shorts are now longer than 60 seconds. Bruh. Talk about a game changer. A game changer. 30 extra seconds to take a 10 or 15 minute long form video and condense it down to 1 minute and 30 seconds or 3 minutes. So much easier. So much easier. Man. 60 seconds. Ooh, that's a hard stop. And like I said, Sean, I feel like you've cut your teeth on your shorts versus me having to learn how to engineer and film for a 60-second video is just, it's difficult. Alton says, yeah, I move into the Levino Legion 64 gig RAM and 478. Oh, Lenovo. All right. 64 gig of RAM. Good Lord, that's a lot of RAM. Wow. And an 8K GPU. Damn. But yeah, I know. And when I was there at your house all those years ago, and I was like, yo, I got the same laptop. I just got it. So, man, I'm still, whew, I don't know, man. I have to look into the Lenovo. Look, as I open up Amazon, I'm like, Lenovo Legion. LenovoLegion. Legion, that laptop. This one's 32 gig of RAM. but this, I don't say it's too small. 32 gig of RAM. Is it a 17-inch or is it a 15-inch? 40. He said 4070. 4070. That's a 16-inch display. And that's still only 32 gigs of RAM, so that's not it. I'll have to look a little later. Oh, here. 32 gig of RAM. Let's see, RAM. 64 gig of RAM. It says RTX 4060. It said 4070. 4060. 4060. Oh wait, I could probably graphics processor. Let's just do a search for 17 and above. Bro, this joint is $2,500. This is RTX 3050 Ti. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop looking because I can't afford that right now. Out now here talking dirty. Tater tot casserole. Let me get a plate of that. Listen, yo, I'm just gonna tell you. Get a little warm. Alcohol is kicking in. Whew. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't particularly care for it. I'm gonna keep the light the same. Turn this up a little bit. I didn't particularly care for it. But all right, look, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna just say we're gonna run it. But I'm going to copy the link for the video and I'm gonna paste it. Thank you, sir. Link. Yes. All right. 2 terabyte SSD. 16-inch. I need a 17-inch, man. But the backlit keyboard is a must. Windows 11 Home. I like how it says ultimate performance for gamers and creators. They know that the cheat code for creators is to use a gaming laptop. Oh man, I'm gonna have to check that out later. Thank you, Alton. Appreciate you, my guy. All right. Sean said, Victor said, "Oops, it's live night. Howdy, y'all. I'm sorry. I did forget. This is Quinn said I just didn't want him saying happy birthday. Nope. I really did forget. Who you? I ain't talking about the shorts. I need to observe. So Alton said, "Who are you talking about?" Alton, it's Pew Pew related, okay? But I'm gonna send you a link to the channel. Just if I don't send you a link, cause I forgot. Just remind me. But I mean, when I say I am a fan, I am a fan. And I won't say I don't say that. I don't say that lightly. I'm a fan. So, hey, yo, Alton, bro, just chillaxing and high working as usual. I see you doing big things, yeah. Can anyone imagine me doing anything in 60 seconds? Godly. Victor? Victor? Victor could say his name in 60 seconds. That's about it. That's about it. All right, so I have a little bit of, this is some iced tea and some shine that I'll say had left over, but it was in my cup, and then I made a fresh cup. Oh, ice makes everything so much better. I said I ordered the 7i Pro first, but they sent me the 7i, sent it back. Then I saw the 5i Pro for $600 cheaper, so I went with it. I use 2 monitors and don't use the laptop screen. See, that's the thing. I don't have the ability to set up. I don't have an office. I'm literally sitting at my dining room table, and I need as much real estate as possible on my laptop or with my screen. I don't have an office yet. There is a space in my house that is now our laundry room that we are contemplating changing the orientation of. And if I change the orientation of the laundry room, I might be able to set up a desk in the laundry room and use it. But for right now, I'm set up on the table, and I have my primary laptop that I use for my video editing, for my work, for my personal whatever, and then I have a work laptop. And this isn't work. This is work, the contracting for the government work that I do laptop. My work, I remote into my work laptop and do my work on my remoted into work laptop. I want to say I don't think I could bring that one home, but I can't do the video editing work that I need to do on my my primary work laptop. I know it's difficult, but I need the real estate on the 17-inch monitor. Jimmy said, "No, Victor, no one can. $2,500 laughs at MacBook." Yeah. So thank you, Alton. Hey, Victor, popping in to hear some. Throws dollar at the screen. Yeah. Calix? Calix? Calix. Oh, I never noticed you were an Eagles fan. How have you never noticed I was an Eagles fan? Go Birds. So, just it's his fault. In your best Marilyn Monroe. If I did a short, it would probably be me just standing there in my boxers. Now that's a pretty picture, indeed. Well, he said you were there for the Tampa game. Good for you. Good for you. And if I've never said this, so good for you is the nice way. When you're in, I won't say mixed company, but you know how you have those sayings that you say one thing but it means something else. So my uncle and I, years ago, okay, whenever our wives were present and we wanted to greet each other or say something, it wasn't go yourself, it was good for you, good for you, and it was just like that. So as opposed to, like I said, it wasn't go yourself, it was good for you. So good for you, you were there. Sean said warm, it's like 68 degrees in Houston. Oh, Barrio says, what's up, compadre Dash? ¿Qué pasó contigo, amigo? CSJ, órale. Yeah. Órale, Holmes. ¿Qué te pasa? Para, para raza. Ja, ja, ja. I feel like every time a barrio comes in, I'll be like, ja, ja, ja. Oh my God. Nope. I'm not buying a Mac. I'm not clicking on that. That's all you need right there. Nope. You know what? Hold on. Let me just humor Quentin and 16-inch MacBook Pro. Yo, this joint says $24.99 or $208 a month. No. No. 18 gig memory, 512 gig storage. It does have a SDXC card slot. Ooh, a headphone jack, and a MagSafe 3 port. I think that's for charging. Customize your. Oh, wait. Oh, did you customize it? And at 12 core CPU, 18 core GPU. No, like it could be more expensive. Look, yo, they are taxing the hell out of y'all Apple folks. The hell out of y'all Apple folks. Look, I know that I could spend, I won't say $2,000 on a laptop that would do everything I needed and more. Dude, Alton, let me tell you, I saw that monitor. Like Alton said, man, I thought about getting that 49-inch curved monitor. I literally have 8 of those 49-inch screens around me at work, double stacked. Bruh, I looked at that monitor on Amazon. It was like, it was on sale. It was on sale. Oh, go Birds. It was on sale, and I saw it, and I was like, why do I need a $1,500 monitor? I was like, that's not even a laptop. That's just a monitor. Oh, Alton. Alton. So let me just tell you, Alton. I was talking to someone the other day about, I was telling them, so I was at 7-Eleven. I was at my local 7-Eleven. In my local 7-Eleven, I go in there regularly to the point where almost one person on every shift knows me by name. I walk in the door and they're like, using my government name. Almost every single shift, there's someone that knows me by name. So I was in there the other day, and I was with my wife and my daughter. And one of the guys who works like the second shift, the guy's name is Tony, right? And I was saying something to Tony, and Tony was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I was selling a collective. And I didn't bat an eye, and I was like, dang, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And he was like, and I said, wait a minute, how many people know what a collective is? And he was like, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, why do you know what a collective is? And I said, because I used to fly RC helicopters. And he's like, oh man, blah, 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 blah. And I said, I was telling him, I said, I really want to get into, I said, I one of the things, a dream of mine is to learn to fly a helicopter, like really learn to fly a helicopter. I said, but I've been thinking about getting into a flight simulator. And my man said, so he started telling me about his and I had, is it like DCS or something like that? Something about a combat simulator or something. And he was telling me about his like Discord server, and I should join, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, and boom, boom, boom. If I just search for those 3 letters, I'll find all these things. And I did. And when I say I was overwhelmed, I don't want to learn how to fly a plane. Though I understand that you kind of have to learn how to fly a plane in order to learn how to fly a helicopter. I just want to fly helicopters. Like that's just the thing. Like I want to learn how to fly a helicopter. So I was actually thinking, like, man, I have this gaming laptop, even though it's a few years old, it might be able to run a flight simulator game. So, bruh, uh, and then so I was talking to my wife the other day about the VR goggles. I was like, yo, with the VR goggles and the laptop, like, man, you could probably do, like, it wouldn't probably be 360 because you can't look behind you, but I'm like 250 degrees, like, man. So tell me, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Callie, like, or like Callie X? Like, tell me. Yeah, nah, I can't do a laptop. Definitely can't do Apple. I've been building PCs for a decade plus now. Just can never be comfortable with the laptop. So I feel like I used to be the same way, but the reason why I started doing, or I want to say invested into a laptop, is because I want to be able to say, all right, you know what? I'm picking up and I'm going to work from here. I'm picking up and I need to work from there. My mother-in-law lives in Central Florida, and when or if I need to get up and drive to Florida and sit and work from her house for a few days, I can. If I have a desktop, that is way more literally baggage to take with me. So the laptop is for practicality. When we were in Ocala, we were in Florida last time, um, I worked from a Starbucks for, like, it was 2 or 3 days, and I was able to do lots of things from the Starbucks, and it was because I had my laptop, and I was able to, you know, move and shake. Russ said the show intro spinning in order in the dryer glass, maybe. An intro? What? Going to bounce very early tomorrow. Going to bounce very early morning tomorrow. Have a great rest of the week, guys. Later, Dash. All right, Jimmy, take care. Night, Jimmy. I also have an office with a triple monitor setup. So I used to have a triple monitor setup at my desk, and then I got bumped. My my company keeps condensing everyone. So my my last I'll say my last, but my last geographical location, I had a triple monitor setup. It was dope. It was dope. It was dope. I had my double monitor set up for my work, and I had my third monitor set up for whatever I might have been watching on YouTube. Right? So I had my work right in front of me on the central monitor. I had my YouTube off to the right, and then I had my email off to the left. So when I got to my latest geographical location and I set my desk up, it was the same way. Email off to the left with a vertical, like I had the monitor set up vertical, because email and vertical, boom, it's easy. In the center, whatever I was working on. So if I was doing like antivirus updates or working a ticket or whatever, boom, in front of me, and off to the right, I had YouTube, typically. And it could be like music videos playing, or just like a video of somebody talking about something, whatever, building something, making something, machining videos, boom, barbecue videos, whatever. I mean, it was like, it was playing even though I was working, boom. So I got moved from the 5th floor of my building to the 3rd floor of my building. I'm like, all right, you know what? I set everything up again. It's like, all right, whatever. And recently, I got bumped again, and it's like, hey, we're consolidating every program. If we are going to consolidate again, and we're going to primarily use hotel spacing. I'm like, yo, I need a permanent setup. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm all of it. I'm done. So I took all of my stuff down, and boom, I have the single space, single desk, single laptop, single monitor, and I'm like, all right, I'm done with all of that extra stuff. So My setup now is a single monitor on. I do have a desk, but it's not like my own personal. It's in a lab. Yeah. Susan said, "I like to see some time devoted to different things people make for Thanksgiving side dishes. I know it seems like it's kind of way off, but it's actually right around the corner. I love and throw a big Thanksgiving and would love to know what other people cook, especially different types of things, smoked or not." Alice says, "Good for you, Eagles, bless his heart." I was there as an Eagles fan. South Florida local, though brutal. Good for us. All right, all right, all right. See, Callie, you gotta you have to state your intentions because the Philadelphian in me comes out. All right, and Susie, my secret is smoking the broth I use for items. I'll cold smoke some chicken broth and beef broth a few days before I start cooking to use for collard greens, mac and cheese, etc. Quentin, I'm not even gonna lie, that is freaking genius. That is genius. Cold smoking the broth. So now that I know you're an Eagles fan, Cal, I'm just gonna put that back up there. All right, you know it's there. My head is getting hot. Rolling Smoke said, "Victor, what's up?" SDXE port is probably a whole upgrade from the non-pro version. Sure enough, my Susie put the puke on the screen. Guess what, Susie? Oh my gosh, I'm 10 minutes behind in the comments. I'm sorry. My next monitor is going to be a small TV. So Taj, let me tell you, you actually might not want to get a TV for a monitor, a small TV. Sometimes the TVs, small TVs especially, don't have a high enough resolution. So you might be better or do better by actually getting a actual computer monitor. I won't say ask me how I know, but the missus has a dual monitor plus her laptop set up in our living room. Excuse me, our living room, which is her office, and her monitor has a higher resolution than the small TV she has set up. And it I don't say it can be or has been a little bit of a hindrance. Um, that monitor is $800 right now. This price is $12.99. Rolling Smoke, nothing but good. All right. I love FPV drone simulators. Flying with the goggles on is sick. So, Callie, I have a good friend who flies drones, and I want to say I would love to learn to fly a drone, but flying a drone is going to probably be similar to flying a helicopter, and I'm gonna say I know how to run the controls. Calyx, all right, thank you, appreciate you. Digital Combat Simulator off the chain. I was reading the PDF for A10 Warthog Rabbit Hole of Money and Sleep. That is exactly it, Russ. I was telling my wife, I was like, bruh, I would love to get into it, but I don't think I have the pockets deep enough to get into another hobby. Another hobby. And just scratching the surface, looking into the videos, and DCS, I'm going to try to write that. I'm going to write that down because Digital Combat Simulator. I really want to learn to fly a helicopter. Like, when and or if I get YouTube money, I'm going to spend said YouTube money on, one, getting out of debt, two, learning to become a helicopter pilot. Like, those are it. Oh my gosh. I don't have $1,800 to spend on a laptop right now, Alton. Alton says, bro, FYI that Lenovo also has a 240 hertz refresh. If you're using that screen, bro, $1,800, man. In his best Terrence Howard voice. Oh hell, he done busted out the bird's hat and sideways the boot. Yeah, buddy, I had to get the go birds. Quentin says same for me. 2 green monitors, 1 red, 1 green is for work, the other for YouTube or movies. Red is obviously for work. Shocked I have this option at my current work. LH didn't offer this luxury. Victor's Dash, Susie was asking for Thanksgiving suggestions. Could you post the link for Walter's pumpkin soup? And well, I can do that. Trying to think how I could do that. Let's open up YouTube. Oh man. Alright, so let's look at the history. Let's see if oh, pumpkin soup, yes. Share. Copy. Alright, so I know I'm quite a few minutes behind. But so Victor has a friend who is in New Zealand, I believe. I think it is. Marlon said I even emailed you. When? And I totally forgot. No, I almost said I was going to say Gmail. Where is... What time did you email me? You emailed... Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading the email. Someone asked a question of me, and I kind of gave them the runaround. I told them to email me because I couldn't respond to them publicly. Yep. I'm reading the email. Yeah. Marlon. It's funny. He said, don't forget about tonight. And guess what, Marlon? I did not, I won't say I did not check my email, but I'm going to leave my Gmail open because I sure didn't. Oh, yeah. Following up, I haven't been able to look at your company. Oh, my gosh, man. Look. So, you know what's crazy? And all right, I'm going to catch up on the comments before I talk about this situation. All right, Marlon, I'm sorry. Philly fans so mean and curse each other out. Hell yeah, man. But you know what? But we can curse each other out and become best friends in the same sentence. Marlon. Cold smoking is pretty great. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, so we're going to be flying helicopters next week. I wish. Chachi said, go birds. Yeah, Chachi. Russ said, are you going to buy the $2,300 seat and controllers? Oh, and you're going to need a $2,300 CPU. Bruh. Shoot, I forgot. Hold on. Calyx, right? Is that Calyx? Calyx. It's Calyx. Calyx says, I basically went straight into learning through the simulators. I bought a freestyle 5-inch drone. After some research, then the goggles and antennas, controller, etc. Just start out with the controller. Susie, I posted the pumpkin soup. Definitely saves thousands of dollars crashing this up. Oh my gosh. So Calyx, let me just tell you. Let me one. I'm gonna write this down so I don't. Calyx. So Calyx, I remember you've been here before. Now, because I was like, wait a minute, how do I say this? And I thought, sorry, I'm just gonna blame it on the alcohol. But, whew. I have, I spent time and money on flying the helicopter, and I got like $100 helicopter, RC copter, and I flew that. I'm like, oh man, I need to upgrade. So I then got the next level up copter, and when I say it was, oof, I spent so much money repairing the helicopter. It was ridiculous. So I kind of just gave it up. So Buzzed, it's funny. He says, I'm not a fan, but I love how Sirianni was barking at the fans in Philly after all the booing. So, Buzzed, that fan who was being barked at, okay, he said he was sitting close to, close enough to the bench that he got Sirianni's attention, and he was telling him, he's like, yo, run Barkley. Obviously, just run the ball, right? And the good thing about Sirianni is I'm gonna say he takes the wins with the I don't know. He listens esque, okay, if you will. But the fan who Sirianni was talking to directly, I saw a post on Instagram, and he said basically he was barking at Sirianni early in the game. Like, run Barkley more, run Barkley more, run Barkley more. You did this when Barkley ran, like, keep it up. And Sirianni told him, he said, obviously, he's like, just hold on. I got you. And at the end of the game, that's when what you saw in the game, the footage where Sirianni was talking to the stands. He was talking specifically to this fan, and Swedish fish here. Get a couple Swedish fish. He was talking specifically to this fan, after the game, and he was like, "I told you, I was going to run Barkley more and do this and do that." So he's like, "Be patient. I got you." And that's what he told him. He's like, "I got you." Sirianni was a clown for barking at the fans. See, and that's the thing. It wasn't. You have to understand the entirety of the situation. The fan was barking at Sirianni first, and at the end of the game, and that's all the cameras caught, was Sirianni barking at the fan. But Sirianni wasn't barking at the fan like ah. He was saying, I told you it was going to work out. I told you, trust the process. So it was one-sided because the national cameras only caught one part of the conversation. Of course, it was the tail end, and it didn't catch the beginning. So the narrative is a little bit skewed. Oh, Australia. Alan says Quentin says you made it big here when he writes down your name. Susan says just a suggestion, check out QVC or HSN. They have excellent laptops, and you can return them in 30 days if you don't like them. But you can also break it down into monthly payments like the old. And he quotes at least the Eagles ain't getting mollywopped like the Cowboys, y'all. Alton, I mean, Alton, you and I, we go, I won't say way back, but we go back. So I know you are not a Cowgirls fan, which is a bonus for you. But still, I feel like the Eagles have a molly whopping or a shellacking that's going to happen this season, and it is what it is. Alan says, at least the Eagles ain't getting mollywhopped like the Cowboys. Personally, I love how everyone is getting their ditty on with them boys. There, I said it. Calix says, LMFO is all good. However, you say it as long as you don't think California. All right. Well, Calix, I mean, I'm not even going to lie. I did think California first. And I'm putting my Swedish fish together here. You're like putting layers of Swedish fish together. Calix, I mean, since I have your attention, please explain Calix. So this is a layaway type of thing, but you get the merchandise up front. Sometimes it helps get things they got a lot of. Electronics and text, just a suggestion. So one good thing about Amazon is I have a Chase credit card through Amazon, or a Amazon credit card through Chase. I won't say I do a lot of my purchasing, but I do a decent amount of my purchases through my Chase credit card. Especially my big ticket items. What are you talking about? CALX 32.9 up 30%. What are you talking about? I say it like you did, but the correct way to say it is Calix. Man, Detroit Lions was like Dallas talking about take it, take that. Love it. Chachi said I can't fly a helicopter, but I do fly racing drones. Nice. Quentin says Swedish fish are fire. We need to have like a candy episode where we talk about our favorite candies, cause like Snickers, Snickers are right there. Swedish fish probably my number 2. Reese's peanut butter cups, peanut butter M&Ms, that's 3. Ooh, peanut chews, number 4. And then I think like regular old Hershey's Kisses probably be number 5. Top 5 candies. Buzz says, hey, a W is a W. Even though we took a loss up there, where you live, that's interesting. They don't show that on ESPN. I'm trying to read whatever. ESPN, respect. Kelix is, yo, Jazz looking for a new kicker or what? We still first in the division, though, at least for now. Oh, God, Buzz, that's right. I think he said he was a Redskins fan or Commanders fan. Todd says if that's true, Nick took the brunt of the media backlash to protect that fan, and that's honorable. And that's the whole thing that I saw. So today is Wednesday. I saw the post from the fan. It had to have been yesterday, and he said basically, I've been busy with life and I couldn't actually post to say what the whole situation was. He said, you only saw what you saw on national TV, and what you saw was Sirianni barking at me. He said, I barked at Sirianni first, and Sirianni was like, hold up, wait a minute, be patient, I got you. And then at the end of the game, when we won, and when Saquon was running the ball, and when AJ caught the ball, and when all these other things happened, he turned around and said, I told you so. I told you that this was going to happen. Trust the process. And he was like, boom. But that's all you saw. And the media and everyone else assumed that it was Sirianni who was the aggressor in that situation, but that wasn't true. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man, you better leave that candy alone. Think A1C. I am thinking about my A1C. Nah. In moderation, I might have some candy once a week, but goodness gracious, it is. My A1C is high right now because I'm waiting to go into my doctor's to get a refill on my daily injection. So, all right. So Kalik said it's a Greek/Latin nickname I got back in my last year of middle school. It effectively means tall, skinny, but also means handsome and vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Kalik said I did 3 years of Latin. All right. Quentin said Twizzlers, Dots, Swedish Fish, top 3 for me. I said, man, you need to be staying on the A1C. And you over there talking about Pikachu's, yeah. Plus, his dad, she got the Swedish Fish. Gosh, I'm popping the old school bottle cats and peach rings. Ooh. Oh, man. The apple rings and apple rings, watermelon, peach rings. I don't want to say I could do without, but I might have to expand the top 10 because I mean the Starburst Reds. All right. Ooh. All right. So now I gotta write it down because I'm like, man, we got Snickers, right? So I said Snickers would be number 1. Damn, now I can't remember. Damn. All right, so we got Snickers, Swedish Fish, peanut, M&M's, apple, rings, watermelon, rings. I'm like, damn, I can't remember. You need strong teeth to eat my candy, yeah. I'm on Jardians. It was just funny. Victor says Susan highly recommends subscribing to his channel. Walter work for many, blah blah blah. I'm not typing anything else. Man's over here making sandwiches out of Swedish Fish. Yeah, that's how you do it. I love gummy candy and hate Swedish Fish. I can't lie. No, Calyx, no. Put the fish down and back away from the Halloween candy. No, I haven't even gotten into Halloween candy yet. Brett had some Delta 8 peach rings. Man, the things had me in the living room about to cry like I'm gonna be able to go. I ain't gonna be able to go work. Oh, that's too funny, Alton. That is too funny. Look, Alton, I'm not even gonna regale you with tales. Those tales. I've got, no, nope, 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 nope. Like they could only candy, like they could be the only candy left on Earth, and I would be like, oh well, no way, but it's a Starburst. All right, Starburst. So Snickers, Starburst, Starburst Reds. There we go. Swedish Fish, Peanut, M&M's. Cold Snickers, yes. You put that Snickers in the freezer? Yeah, just stop whatever I was on vacation and I'm free. Just don't always chat it up. All right. Gummy bears. The sour ones are fire. All right. I got a bag of old school Red Hots here too. The fruit juice, no sir. You can have all of those Red Hots. I am not a cinnamon fan. I really like sour gummy candies mainly. I just like some. It's just something about Swedish Fish. Find every nook and cranny to sneak into my teeth and gaps. Yep, I get it, man. Come on back to the ATX. I got some fast acting mealtime pens. If you need them, I got you, bro. Ooh, goodness gracious, Alton. When I was first diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic, as I eat more Swedish Fish, like I think what it is, I'm just gonna finish the bag. There are 4 left in this bag. Boom, we're done. I was on the fast acting, and I didn't appreciate it. I didn't like it. I won't stick the Swedish Fish to each other because I'm like, why do I have to take a shot every time I eat something or before I eat something? I was like, that's just not cool. Calyx, my Swedish Fish sandwich. Oh. All right, I'm done. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been eating the same bag of Swedish Fish for probably 3 or 4 weeks now. So I'm sure it's not helping my overall blood sugar. But I do lots of things like, my energy drinks are 0 sugar. Now, the moonshine I drank with it, probably not 0 sugar. But I do things on the extreme of moderation. I don't think, and I know it, but good and plenty's I could do without. Victor said, Calyx, you might be careful with this crowd saying you did 3 years of Latin. Some might get the wrong idea. Not a sophisticated group. Not manly, but I did sour gummies branded for men in Japan. Busted cherry sours and cinnamon bears. Ooh. OMG, he said. Cold ketchup, Chachi says. No. Ketchup belongs in the pantry. In the pantry with your pasta. Buses and the ultimate is Jolly Ranchers. So you know what's crazy? I was thinking top 10, right? So I have Snickers, Starburst, Swedish Fish, peanut M&Ms. I'm gonna put Jolly Ranchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jolly Ranchers. Apple rings, watermelon rings. That's 6 and 7. My molars just shriveled. Yeah. We're lacking in omega 3s. You're absolutely correct. The Swedish fish might be lacking in omega 3s. Swedish fish are the ish. LOL, I'll fill you up. Bags of candy last me weeks to months. Yeah, Buzz, my daughter loves Jolly Ranchers. Al says, "Oh yeah, bro, you've been watching the podcast in Atlanta." No, all right, Alton. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I used to watch. I'm gonna say lots of podcasts while I was driving. I did a drive to Philadelphia and back on Monday evening. But I gotta get on your podcast. But the problem is, I don't have time to sit and watch the podcast. Like when I am sitting at home working, I'm usually watching something that I can cycle through. I tend to watch podcasts when I am driving. That's just um that's just what it is. And I'll be honest, I don't want to watch YouTube while I'm driving with the kids, if that makes sense. So, what I might end up doing is trying to watch your podcast when I'm on my way home from dropping off taste tester number 3 at school. But that's only like a half an hour ride. I don't know how long. How long are the podcasts typically? Taj says Twix, the Jumbo Reese cups, orange slices, Twizzlers. Ooh, we got Reese's because I think I said Reese's above. I think I said Reese's in there. Reese's cups, Twizzler, the pull and peel. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Let's say we got room for one more. Steven says Twix is where it's at, bro. If y'all haven't been checking out the podcast, y'all missing out. I know I'm missing out. Angela, I completely forgot today was Wednesday. How you gonna forget today? Oh, Charleston Chew. Charleston Chew. Peanut chews is what I said. And peanut chews has got to be higher on the list. The peanut chews, and it's a Philly thing. Like, I'm gonna say if you're not from Philadelphia, you're not gonna understand it. But the peanut chews are up there on the list. Oh my gosh. And then Annihilators. I don't know. I feel like I might have to have a top 20. Bro, you can get our podcast anywhere. You can get podcasts from. I listen in the car. Alton, I mean, I know. Here's a link for the YouTube podcast, though. Thank you very much. All right, Alton. I'm going to. I'm saying I promise you, but I'm telling you now. I'm going to listen. Because I'm overdue. And I'm gonna say eventually, but I would love to link up and hang out on the podcast. I feel like that's what I need to invest. I keep snacks here at the PC like mad candy, hot popcorn, snacks, buffalo pretzels, fortune cookies, whatever. We are talking about candy in the moment. Yes, Angela. We tried to get you on the pod, but you all high sedity and ain't got time for us. Common food. No. Wait a minute. Alton, we're gonna talk because sometimes the I won't say the day-to-day things, but sometimes uh, life and work get in the way of me doing some barbecue things. And I'm gonna tell you this, and Alton, it's one of those things where I have, when I say there are a lot of moving parts to the thing I call life or the things that happen to me, I sometimes can't sit still to do a podcast. But I will make this is a promise to you, Alton. I will make time to try to figure out how I can sit still to do the podcast with you. I just haven't done podcasts. And it's not for a lack of wanting to do podcasts. It's just been a lack of the right podcast at the right time. But Alton, we will talk. And I mean, I feel like I'm still a nobody, and I don't check any boxes that anyone is excited to listen to or talk to on a podcast. So I'm like, what do y'all want to talk to me for? What do y'all? But I will get with you, Alton. Like seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna say I try to be a man of my word. So you and I will talk, and we'll figure out when you are filming and when I can join you on said podcast, and we can go from there. So, yeah, we'll make it happen. Make it happen. Shout out to the uh, replay gang. Replay gang. Is that what we're calling a replay and rewatch? I can't remember. What are you guys? Replay, because you're not rewatching it, because you're not watching it. It is the rewatch gang. Rewatch gang. Chico sticks. Chico sticks. Nah. Nope. Gummy lifesavers. Nope. Mary Jane's. Nope. Angela said yes to the Chico sticks and the Mary Janes. My battery's about to die. Good night. Yes. Good evening, Victor. You be easy. Russ said bit of honey. Gummy bears. And yes, I know pork bones and the gelatins. Angela, I know that is one of those things I ignore. And look, we about to put me on Front Street. I'm sitting where I work from, so I won't say candy scattered around, but I have some candy sitting here. And glucose. Oh my gosh, gelatin is like the third ingredient. And I'm like, I know, Angela, we're not going to talk about it. We just had Grub with Jus on Red Episode. Nice. Chico 6 with the original Butterfinger. Calix says, how do y'all feel about Nerds gummy clusters? They're decent, but they're not I'm going to say they're not my favorite, but I prefer Nerds over the gummy clusters. Let me just say that. Top tier in my humble opinion. Okay, berry flavor over the regular. Nice. Yeah, let them gears turn. Jeff and BKG reached out, and you straight Derrick Henry stiff armed him. Jeff and BKG. Alton. Let me just tell you. I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't have an excuse. I don't have anything. Mm, I don't say there's certain times, certain things, certain. I'm gonna say if you caught me on the wrong day, I'm like, man, who is this? I don't know who you are. Mm, I'm I'm I, I'm a private person, Alton, and Alton, you know me because we've met in person, and the things that I post on YouTube and the things that I post on Instagram and I'll say Twitter, but I don't post on Twitter. I am a very private person that has a public persona, if that makes sense. And there are things that I do, and I don't say I curate, but I don't post everything for everyone. I have a government job. uh, Even though I'm a government contractor, but I have a government job. I have a full-time IT job to do. I have my kids to protect. Excuse me. I have my own person to protect. I have my family to protect. All right. So, I don't want to become a product of the internet. Excuse me. It is difficult to be that private public person. And I know some of you guys are going to understand. Some of you guys are going to understand what it is I'm saying. And it's difficult because you're like, oh, suck it up. There is no sucking it up when it comes to trying to protect my family when I'm not around. Um, Look, I I'm gonna clickety clack if I need to clickety clack, but I'm still trying to protect mine without having to clickety clack if I don't have to. You Chachi says you can't even do StreamYard stream and you want to be on a podcast. You're so damn funny. Your jokes, Dash. What about those crazy flavors of Jelly Bellies? Oh my gosh. Jelly Bellies. Mm-hmm. Jelly beans. Jelly beans are up there like, ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Chico 6 was before they dedicated dip and chocolate and all that Butterfinger. And bro was like being from Philly and picking Hostess over Tasty Cakes. There's no way. Tasty Cakes all the way. All the way. All the way. All right? Like, let me just tell you, when I first moved to Maryland from Philadelphia, I used to stockpile Tasty Cakes and bring them back home because I couldn't get Tasty Cakes down here. Like, Tasty Cakes are untouchable, but then they touch them and now they taste like trash. I'ma still yearn for butterscotch crimpet when I can get one. The popcorn is wrong. You can come me on a podcast and talk all things car. Thoughts on the Gold R versus Type R versus Corolla GR and the new Prelude be it EV, Rivian, ATL plant and slow production or R2, R3. What are all these interesting topics? But they ain't got time for us. Wait. You can come on the podcast. You know what, Quentin? I didn't say anything about popcorn. He's a Libra. He's ambivalent. Butter popcorn jelly bean. No, one more candy and I'm out. Reese's Pieces. So Reese's Cups over Reese's Pieces. Russ said I agree, but I'm still wrong. Kelix says BRB gotta make a drink. Been sipping beer all day, no avail. So we moving on to tequila. No. I need a liquor, bruh. It really ain't that serious. LOL. It's all about barbecue talking, catering, content creation, etc. We just bring a lesser known to the audience so they become more known, but all good. I mean, nobody knows who I am. Gaelic says, "Ew, Reese's Pieces." I still I get stuck in your teeth. Yeah, anything but the pieces or the cereal. Milk duds. I won't say I could do without milk duds, but milk duds are one of those things that I get milk duds only at Halloween. That is about it. Calix said trash. Hoe cakes. Why? Because hoes gotta eat too. Calix said old people candy. The milk does the malt. Malt. What is malt? Okay, what is malt? I want to say Susie, please explain it to us. That's my movie go-to. Russ says he's old. Susie, she's old. Nothing like a platter of hoagie to go from Philly. Wish I had one right now. Oh, let me just tell you, I was I was in Philly on Monday, which was my birthday. All right, so my dad, my father was in the hospital. He was in the hospital for a couple days, and he was released from the hospital on Sunday. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I gotta run up there real quick to see him. So I did just that. And when I say run, I drove the ID4 to Philly quickly to see my dad and make sure he was cool. Um, and it was I spent less time at his house than I did on the road. Angela, what do we say about that? Because we've talked about this before. Angela and I have. It's like, yo, I want to spend as much time with you as I do on the road. But that was not the case. It took me 2 and some change hours to get to Philly. I was there at my dad's house for all of like 45 minutes. And then I left and took 2 and some change hours to get 2 and some change hours plus to get home because there was an accident on the highway, which was ridiculous. Like, it's crazy. Crazy. Ambivert. You are an extroverted introvert. You can have a good time out, but don't get your charge from people. Ambivert. I'm going to have to, like, ambivert. Ambivert. Folks are just making up stuff. Ambivert. I feel like I am ambiverted, okay? Because I'm like, yo, there's sometimes where I'm like, I can talk in front of a whole crowd of people, and other times I'm like, leave me the alone. Ambivert. Chacha's dash is pay to win. Angela says the malt ones are whoppers, but no clue what malt is. Yeah. Shade Tree says I missed something. Yeah, we were talking. It was your birthday, bro. My bad. Happy birthday, man. Oh, no worries, Alton. No worries. Look, I'm not one to be like, it's my birthday. Make a big deal about it. I really don't. Look, it was a Monday. You know, every now and again, every few years, Columbus Day and my birthday happen to fall on the same day. So, this past Monday, It just so happened that Columbus Day fell on my birthday. And it's because Columbus Day falls on my birthday, every now and again, it's like, oh, the government is closed. Guess what? You don't have to do anything today because the government is closed. But when I was a kid, we got Columbus Day off, and I'm like, you're welcome. This is my day. All right. There are finishing off this bag here. All right, what else? Oh, because I'm trying to get. Oh, there's still one left in here. Get out of the bag. There. Oh, there's two. Goodness, there's one. All right. If I get rid of it and it's no longer here, then I can't eat it. So there's some gummy worms. Hmm. I don't even know what these are. So this was a world's best tasting gummies, super fun spooky party mix. And there were a lot of different things in this bag. This bag I got from like Home Goods or something like that. There were gummy bones, gummy teeth, gummy rings, gummy bears, gummy worms. There were like gummy cherries. Again, this is another one of those bags I've had sitting here at my table for a good month. But now that it's gone, it's gone. There's some gummy bears. All right. So, those of you guys who are still here, I'm going to post the video for tomorrow again. Why am I not seeing the comments? Chat. There we go. Oh goodness. Kelly said, "Aim." When it says we was working Monday, contractors. Yep, exactly. Kelly says, "Yeah, we can't say Columbus anymore." And no, it's Indigenous Peoples Day. Look, I'm not mad at it, cause like I said, when I was younger, that was the day. Capicola cooked ham, salami, and peppered ham in amoroso with lettuce, tomato, onions, olive oil, and vinegar, and oregano. Give me a hoagie, buzzed. Yeah. Achilles says that would be a risk. I don't know if I can take. I'm scared of getting the sugar-free gummies that act like laxatives. I'm not even gonna lie. I am I would say way more aware of my sugar intake as a type 2 diabetic. The good thing is I'm a type 2 diabetic, and it's not like, oh, I'm dependent on like an insulin pump or anything like that. But I still push the boundaries, because I'm like, Quentin said the heat just kicked on in my house. It's refreshing. Susie said multiple. I'm sorry. Susie said multiple balls are malted. Chocolate balls, milk, duds, or caramel in the middle is surrounded by chocolate. P.S. I'm not that old. Kaylee says, if you have to say that old, ... In other news, Kaylee said, I'm 25, so you guys are likely all old to me. Malted balls are not multiple balls. Russ says, Susie slides in safe. Okay, well, maybe I am, but in my heart and body, I'll take my old any day. At least I didn't say lemon drops. Wow, 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 wow. Angela said, damn, 25, you can just now rent a car. Quinn said, Lord, we used to bop those things in science class and make all the crazy faces. Achilles says, Angela, I literally have been lying with this lady at Hertz at LAX for the last 5 years. I shit you not. Oh, lemon drop baked beans and the grape only Micanites. I forget what they're called. That's what I got from the ice cream trucks. They were like a quarter each. Oh my god, the quarter boxes. You can't find quarter boxes of candy right now anywhere. Like the quarter bag of chips. Used to be able to like spend $1 and get 4 bags of chips. 4 bags of chips. Now you can get 2. 2. Inflation done been inflating. Oh boy. Here's Quentin with a hot take. He said baked beans candy was trash. Okay. So, speaking of those candies, right? You had the lemon lemon heads. Lemon heads and what was the other ones? They were watermelon. Were they watermelon? Oh crap! They were watermelon something. Watermelon. Crap. Quentin said absolutely the worst. Bart says, anyone been following Boar's Head food contamination story? No. Susie says, I'll tell you what, if you get the munchies, better enough, it all tastes good, yeah? I'll eat black jelly beans, licorice, and warheads sour all at once before those damn baked beans. Oh. Kelly says, she had me hooked up for so long, allowing me to get rentals, that I should not have been able. Real long story, but it started with them allowing it online and me paying. Then I get off the plane and to Hertz, and they said I could not honor it and give me the rental. Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks are up there too, but they're like lower on the list. I feel like I need to have like a poll of candy, just cause. Kelix said, "So I'm like, now I'm stuck in LA with no car this whole time, and boom, the rest is history." And why Hurst thinks I'm like 31 now. Um, Angela said, quarter a bag at Shoppers, quarter candies at the liquor store, and the general market up the street from me, but the sizes or smaller, I might be that much bigger. Susie said, I have misspelling all over the place tonight. Sorry, fam. Nails get done tomorrow. Now, look. Susie, I can read internet. I can read, trust me. I read, I mean, look at Angela's comment. I read that one fine. Watermelon rings from the gas station of fire. I got the watermelon rings up there. Like apple, peach rings, etc. etc. So I take apple first, watermelon, and peach if I have to. Wow. Man. It wasn't that I was calling you out, Angela. It was, I'm going to say, to prove a point that I can read internet misspellings. Even while drinking. I got talent. Talent. Russ said, folks, I remember the candy sticks in the glass jar. And Angela said, the candy cigs that puff smoke, man. Those candy cigarettes that puff smoke that were gum. Those gums or that gum lasted less time than what was it? Why can't I think of the name of the bubble gum? Oh. Crap. Not Zebra Stripe. Not Zebra. Bazooka Joe. Thank you, Angela. The Bazooka Joe bubblegum. Look, this is how long the flavor lasted. Gone. 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 The Bazooka Joe bubblegum flavor lasted seconds. Seconds. Kelix said the yellow one too. Kelix said, bro, Bazooka Joe hurt. Oh my gosh. Angela said, I knew exactly what you were talking about. I'm telling you, the Bazooka Joe bubblegum, it was like, I wish I had more gummy candy, but it's all gone, thank goodness. It was like, as soon as you got it all into bubblegum, the flavor was gone. Russ said, shit's old as me. That's why it hurts. Susie said, damn, I've been age shamed and candy shamed in the same night. Susie, I still love you. I do. Susie, hold on. Susie, bring it in. Thank you for being you. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm peeking. Thank you. Thank you especially for the birthday shout and the birthday. You hooked it up for me. I appreciate you. So we're not trying to shame you, but survey says, oh, Killick said LMAFO. Well, he's LMFAO. It's LMAFO. True. I was probably getting 30-year-old packs from the Cracker Barrel. Bruh. Stale as hell, yeah. Angela said enamel was stronger back in the day. They don't make us like they used to. Yeah, Calix. Bruh, you at 25, son, Listen, you know what's crazy, right? So my baby brother, and he will always be my baby brother because he is 15 years my junior. My baby brother is older than you are. And when I look at my baby brother, he is more of a nephew to me than he is a brother. And I try to be like, excuse me, I try to help him out with, I won't say adult things, but I try to help him out with things here and there. But I'm like, oh my, what are you doing? Candy sticks in a jar were delicious. It'd be stuck to your teeth, yeah. Oh, thanks, Russ. Please, you're 25. We're not the same generation. Angela said it, not me. Okay. Dash's commentary is matching all my comments tonight. Yeah. You just said enough. I was stronger back in the day. I was agreeing. You just said enamel was stronger back in the day. I was agreeing. Youngest ain't getting that enamel now. Yeah. He's a week older than my actual niece, so he's definitely not a true cousin. Yeah. Dude, bruh. And you know what's funny, right? Uncle Calvin, literally my uncle, he was like, yeah, your brother, he's like, let me put this in perspective. And I'm like, all right, let me hear it. He's like, your brother is more like a nephew than he is your brother. And mind you, this was probably 20 years ago. 20 years ago when he said this to me, and I was like, yo, it's one of those things where when somebody broke you, pretty much, when someone who's older than you drops some science and it doesn't make sense in the time, but afterward it's like, oh, like damn, what he said was right. Brofew, indeed. Kelix said, I have an uncle younger than me. Oh my gosh. See? That right there, I'm gonna say that's what I was worried about. But thank goodness all of my aunts, uncles are, I'll say older. But they are older. My goodness. My dad was one of the youngest. He is third from the bottom. So my grandparents, my paternal grandparents, had 9 children, and he was number 6 of 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he was number 7. 7, 8, 9. He was number 7 of 9. So, goodness. Russ said, Dash, thanks for coming to work on your birthday. Indeed. Yeah. Angela said his birthday was Monday. Felix is like he just had a kid. I have a week-old cousin. Like, nah. Oh, the birthday week thing. Yeah. See, Angela said her mom was number 5, smack in the middle. Look, she just said she was old, but definitely, I am. You know, Angela's mom is one who I miss, who has passed away. My uncle Bobby is definitely one that I miss, who has passed away. Quentin says, "How have you not yawned yet? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk out, and know when to run." So I'm not even gonna lie. Today has been a long day. I woke up this morning. It was just before 4 o'clock. I thought it was gonna be a sneeze, but there you said the word, and there it was. I'm not even gonna hide it. Not even gonna front. I thought it was a sneeze, but I woke up this morning just before 4 o'clock, and today's been a busy day. Angela said she was the last born in Asheville. Nice. I'm not cheating. Yeah. Look now, you talking about it. There's twice in like a minute. Like, but we are 2.5 hours in almost. So talk about barbecue. I'm thinking of cutting up my first smoker ever bought to make it better. There's an Oklahoma Joe's barrel and hitch combo. So Killix, like, tell me more. She came early but doesn't breathe right, and the temperature swings and maintenance is insane. Oh, there we go. We're talking about showing his age. He just went Rooster 6-pack. Damn, back to back. Oh my goodness. I tell you, when you start talking about it, it's like Pavlov's dog. When you say it and I read it, and it's like boom, it is contagious. I worked on other pits, and this one is specific. Just feels like it's a breathing issue, fiber oxide issue, but it's still in great shape, and I want to get use out of it. Currently, just use my mass smoke gravity smoker, and I have a 1050, but I want to get back to a stick burner. 3P. It's called the hat trick. So Calyx, I won't say what I would recommend, but what things are you thinking about doing to your Oklahoma Joe's smoker? That's number 4, Quentin. You count? You count? Shout out to the rewatch gang or replay gang. If you've never looked into it, just think the exhaust is too small. So I do actually have a Oklahoma Joe's smoker, and it is the cooker. Excuse me. That has gotten the least amount of attention on my channel. Oh my goodness, I have the hiccups. One of my coworkers from the range was, say, being deployed, but his duty station was being moved out to California. He's like, "Hey, I have this smoker that I can't use, and I'm not taking it with me. I know you're in the barbecue. Give me a couple bucks, and you can have it." So I bought it from him. I stuck it on the side of my house, and I've used it maybe twice. Maybe twice. So yeah. Boy. Bart says, and the yawn makes its inaugural appearance. Lord, you yawn again, and we just might be the Bulls in the 90s. Oh, gosh. Some looking to cut a larger diameter hole for the smokestack versus a 1-inch diameter stack I have now, and almost 3-inch wide. If you purchase that smoker at 25, you're gonna do great. So I want to say deal with the limitations of the smoker now. Learn the smoker. It will make you become a better, let's say, I don't want to use the term chef, but it will make you a better cook. Look, Russ says don't cut it. I'm saying I'm agreeing with Russ, but it'll make you a better cook because going through those struggles that you're going to go through will make you a better, and I hate to use the term pitmaster, but it'll help you because the trials and tribulations that you are going to go through will make you a better cook because it'll make you a better cook, period. Quentin says, okay, well, MJ, Scotty, Rodman, Karen was Google's number 45 jersey. It took a personal triangle offense, 6 rings, 6 charges in less than 10 minutes. Low and slow, and there's such a thing as too much smoke. There is. There you go, Russ. I agree with you. He says there is such a thing as too much smoke. I agree wholeheartedly. Why are you still up? Taste us another juice says he has homework. Calix says, thank you. I sell my current barbecue now almost a weekly basis. So I'm proud of the progress I've made. Calix, where are you selling your food? Bart, since I've been smoking meat for 20 years, and still screw things up and learn new techniques. Oh, man, let me tell you. I resemble that remark. I agree with the too much smoke argument. Indeed. Oh my goodness. Like, there are people like, I smoked this brisket for 18 hours before I did blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's going to be bitter. It's probably going to be bitter. All right, look, we've been at this for over 2.5 hours. Quentin says, I see some people on video putting like half the bag of smoked wood in a firebox. Like, bro, WTF? But you know, Quentin, those are the people who you can't tell anything to. You can't be like, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. If I were you, I wouldn't have put that much smoke in it. They're like, but that bitter smoke flavor is delicious. It really isn't. It really isn't. I pray to the thermometer now, yeah. Calix says, yeah, it's a solid stick burner, and definitely having to manage the fire in this way has made me better handling fires in the bigger pits for sure. So, Calix, I'm going to tell you, cutting your teeth on that Oklahoma Joe smoker is going to be like, because you'll throw splits in it, and it's like, oh, the temperature goes up, and then as the splits burn down, they die down, and you got to throw more splits in. just wait till you get to the point where your cooker is as efficient as you are and or want to be, and you'll be in a good place. Um, but for now, I mean, I think this is it. This is the end. I had a ball talking to you, hanging out with Little Wayne, hanging out with you, and those of you guys who were on our live stream, you too. Bart says if I smoked the brisket for 18 hours, it would be a tough piece to leather. My smoker would love to make that challenge, yeah. Is Wayne Little Wayne in here? No, no. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Some nice shoe leathers after 18 hours. Indeed. I want to say I want to watch you slice it up, but nope. I really don't. I really don't. All right, listen, guys. Thank you so very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate you being here. We are. Bart says you the man. Dash had fun. 80,000 years to the next one, Angela. Yeah, she probably sleep at this point. It is late. Russ says good night, all. Yes, indeed. Good night. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Quentin says, Laura, he yawned like 30 times in the last 5 minutes. I yawned a grand total of 5 times. 5. Yep, started talking about him yawning and it hit him. Yeah. I blame Laura. Don't blame Laura. It wasn't Laura, it was Quentin. Quentin talked about it and then it happened. It was 5 times in the last, like, seriously, 10 minutes. 6 maybe. I just said night, y'all. Definitely 6 times. Calix is going to say, Calix, I thought you was on my side, man. I thought you were on my side. No, not 5 times 10. 5 times in 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Laura. Look, you know what? We are going to boom 5 times this new math. I am on team. You getting some sleep? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Go to sleep, Calix. Trust me when I tell you. Susie says, sweet dreams, y'all. Good vibes and love everybody. Till the next time. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Susie. Definitely appreciate you. More than you know. All right. Laura says, good night, Dash. Calix says, thanks for streaming and chatting. Steven says, see y'all. And stay beautiful, people. Have a great weekend. And until next Wednesday. Calix said, I'll be here for the next one since I'm on the list now. Yep, you are on the list for sure. But there you go. Quentin says, no, next Wednesday. I will be at a hockey game. Oh my goodness, I am. Oof. I'll probably put up a small video that says, hey, sorry. Look on the Flyers versus or Flyers at National what are they called? The Washington, I think the Senators, Nationals. No. Capitals. I think it's Capitals. The Capitals stream for me. Sorry, not sorry. Why has my state been dominating in hockey lately? Who knows? Like, when did Florida get good at hockey? Well, it's a matter of recruiting. So those college teams seem to be recruiting well, and then the professional teams recruit well as well. Laura says, Leafs won. Woo, woo, woo. Susie says, see you, Steven. Oh, my goodness. See you as well. I'm going to get to bed. Oh my goodness. Look at the Jamaican bobsled chain. Indeed. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Good night, Angela and Susie. Indeed. All right. Listen. I'm going to tell you guys, bid you guys farewell and adieu. Thank you so very much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. Kayla says good night, y'all. Thanks, mods. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I'm going to leave you guys with that. You're dead, man. Sanka. Sanka, you dead? He said, yeah, man. So, Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man. Oh, my goodness. I feel like I could watch Cool Runnings again right now. All right, guys. Thank you guys in advance again for hitting that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments or want to add to the conversation, feel free to leave those things down below. All right, guys. I'm gone.